Today we're kicking off a new Idaho backcountry adventure, starting in the tiny riverside town of Pine, rolling it to Featherville for some good food and even better stories, and then heading up to the Trinity Lakes to see what kind of camp spot we can luck into. We've got drone shots, trail miles, and a few laughs.
I'm not getting into that right now.
And maybe even a camp gear meltdown or
So I'm gonna fix the fucking thing, and we're gonna make some fucking hot dogs and drink some fucking beer. And
let's hit the road. Rolling into Pine always feels like stepping into a quiet little pocket of Idaho. Just a handful of homes, the river running below, and the canyon that makes you slow down whether you want to or not. It's small, simple, and the perfect way to start a trip like this. Pine started as a tiny support community for the old logging and mining operations in the area. Over the years, it stayed small, stayed quiet, and stayed exactly what it's always been. A friendly stop along the river for folks heading deeper into the backcountry. Nothing fancy, just real Idaho. So we're making a quick stop into Pine just to top up our tanks before we head up into the backcountry. A few miles up the road, you hit Featherville. One of those towns that looks small from the outside, but has way more character once you step in. Mining tailings all around, and a community that's been here since the gold rush days. It's the kind of place you don't forget once you've been.
What'd you have for breakfast this morning?
Jägermeister.
Oh my gosh. Hello.
Featherville grew out of the old mining camps scattered throughout these mountains. Gold, silver, and later on tungsten, all pulled from the hills around here. That's the leftover footprint of decades of hard work. Today, it's a quiet little town that still carries that history in every direction you look. Audrey's Featherville Café has been serving this community for years, and it's only got the kind of reputation you only get from doing things right. Good food, good people, and a vibe that makes you feel like you've been coming here forever. We had to wait for it to open. Totally worth it. Michelle even got to chat with the owner while I was grabbing some footage. Places like this are what make these trips special. And we've got to talk about the food here. We both ordered a bacon cheeseburger. And I'm not kidding. It was the best one I've ever had. Perfect bacon, perfect flavor, everything just hit right. If we didn't live so far away, we'd be back here several times a week. So what do you think, Michelle? Good? It's probably one of the best burgers I've had in quite a long time. There's a reason this place is one of the top rated diners in the whole area. So if you're ever in Featherville, you gotta stop in and eat at Audrey's Diner. It's the best. Before hitting the trail, we're airing down using the Moore plate system. Lower tire pressure makes the ride smoother, gives you better traction, and honestly, just makes the whole trail feel better. Quick, easy, and we're ready for the dirt.
All right, folks, so we just got on what's actually the dirt road right now. We haven't been on it for, it's only been like maybe a mile and a half or something. Fortunately, there's a little pit toilet here, which was needed. And then I looked up here and I just noticed something, but I feel like this is not a mistake, but I feel like somebody just forgot to put the sign up. Because it says snowmobile registered machines only. And I believe that's for when that gate over there is closed. The road's closed to any other traffic heading up there in the winter, probably. So the gate's open. I'm gonna take that as they just haven't put the sign up. We're gonna hit the trail. So just hang tight and see where this thing takes us. So I'm pretty sure that's what that is, because the other sign past it said it was groomed routes only or something about snowmobiles. So I think they just forgot to fold the sign up because it folds in half, or cover it or something, or it fell down. So we're gonna do it and see where we're going. We're headed to Trinity Lakes up here. I can't name every single one of them. I know one of them is called Big Trinity Lake. I don't know what the rest of them are called, but we're heading that direction. We got quite a bit of a drive. Whoa, potholes. So we're gonna keep trucking along here. Hey, are you guys lost? Come here. You need some help? I didn't think so. See you later.
Once we left Featherville, the trail started opening up into some of the best scenery of the trip. Forest roads, mountain views, and plenty of spots to pull out the drum. No idea what kind of camp spot we'd find up at Trinity, but that's half the fun. All right, just found this really cool overlook here of the Trinity Mountains down through the valley down there. I don't know if the camera does it justice or not, but you can see that there was a fire here quite a few years ago. There's a lot of burned up timber up here, which is sad because these mountains are absolutely beautiful. But we're gonna continue up there around that to the right hand turn there, and continue heading up to Trinity Lakes. So let's get back on the trail. Up here in the Trinity Mountains, you can still see scars from the Big Pony Complex fire back in 2013. And it burned more than 140,000 acres across this whole region. A few smaller fires have happened since then. Some from lightning, some from vehicles. But this is the reason these hillsides look the way they do today. The forest is growing back, but the burn line is still a bigger part of the story up here. Out here in the backcountry, fire safety is something every overlander should think about. If a fire sparks up while you're miles down the trail, you don't want to be stuck with only one way out. We always research backup escape routes before heading in, just in case things change fast. We also use an app called Watch Duty. It gives us real-time fire updates and alerts, even in the middle of the night. I'm not in any way sponsored or affiliated with Watch Duty. It's just something that can literally save your life if a fire pops up nearby while you're sleeping. It's one more tool that helps us explore safely and get home at the end of the day. I will leave a link to the app in the description below. On the way towards Trinity, we stopped by the Trinity Warming Hut. During the winter, this little cabin is a lifesaver for snowmobilers. A place to get out of the cold, warm up, and take a break before heading deeper into the mountains. It's simple, it's rugged, and it's exactly what you'd expect to find tucked away here in the Boise National Forest. Even in the summer, it's cool to see how these spots help people stay safe while exploring the backcountry. And then we rolled up on this, Big Trinity Lake. Calm, quiet, and somehow we landed a camp spot with a perfect overlook. Couldn't have planned it better if we tried. All right, folks, we're gonna put our shower privacy tent up. I don't know what it is about this thing, but it's not easy. It's just really a pain in the ass, and I don't know why. So it doesn't go well. I wasn't gonna record this, but I think you guys can see how it doesn't go well. So just hang tight. Do you remember which way is what? Which way is which?
This is the think.
Well, remember, we folded it up so we can unfold it in the same way, and it's right where it's supposed to be. Hold it. This is the bottom.
This is the top.
Yes.
I'm trying to get the top.
No, I know, but we need the bottom so we can spread it out first. And then, okay, this is not the way it's supposed to go. It's not how I had it planned out.
That's your problem. You plan things.
Well, if you don't, then you end up with shit like you're doing right now, a pile of mess. Hey,
There's a corner.
yeah, but where's the front door? Over there. What the fuck are you doing?
Lifting it up so I can find the other corner. There's once.
Here. Whoa, look at all that.
Yuck.
Shower mung. That's disgusting.
Good.
Bro. Okay, just here.
Get the.
Here, just drop that down so we can have access to these. But see, so little ones go through. This is the center.
Those go in the top.
Hole number one. Just make a one that you just grab the sides and it opens up all by itself. Huh? You're gonna have to take that out for a minute. What did you just say? What does it look like?
It looks like a butt. Like am I wrong?
That thing is shit out some big turds, boy. These things are garbage. They bend up like fucking tinfoil. That's it. There it is.
We did it.
We did it. It went better than the first time. I think if we only put it up twice. So it wasn't too bad. Probably get some dinner started here soon because it's getting a little bit late. So I want to get dinner started before midnight. Okay, folks. You know, things were going fairly smooth. That thing went smoother than it should have, or it's ever been done before. But things are pretty much going well until now. See, now last time I used this was in the last video, or no, the one before the shop time video. If you haven't seen any of those, I'll put them down in the description below. Just click on it and it'll go right to it. So I used my griddle on my solo trip and it was fine. The only problem is, I don't know why this is happening because I like Blackstone and they make fairly quality stuff, but I think they just tried to keep this thing lightweight. This is not a review, or I'm not picking on Blackstone or anything. I just feel like the parts are a little bit weak, or maybe not the right screws and nuts and stuff, because it's literally falling apart. And it's not that big a deal because I can fix everything that's on here. All I gotta do is call Blackstone. I've seen videos out there, people bitching about their Blackstone camp griddle thing and their garbage and their and the peat's coming off of it. Oh, and you don't get this one because of this and that and this. Well, you know what? My hinges are falling apart. It's not the end of the freaking world. I just don't have any screws to fix it, so I'm going to improvise, adapt, and overcome. So I'm doing is I'm taking this one out of here. I'm going to put it, because both of the bottom ones are missing. And don't ask me how that happened, because I have no freaking idea. So the bottom ones are missing. Can you see that? Yeah. See? Holes are there. They're missing. This one over here is missing some. At least there's one on the top and one on the bottom. I took this thing apart. I got the little nut, and I'm talking little nut. That thing is itty bitty. Now what they should have did is use a little bit bigger ones than maybe like Nylux or something, or use some Loctite, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna beef this thing up so this will never happen again. But it sucks that it is happening. This was, what, birthday or Christmas present? Was it Christmas? It don't matter. It was a gift from my wife, and I really like the stove, the griddle. It's got the little burner and stuff. I don't know. This thing is freaking awesome, and I love it. I'm not going to get rid of it. I'm not going to complain about it. I'm just saying things out here in the middle of nowhere don't go perfect all the time, and they're not going perfect right now. So I'm going to fix the fucking thing, and we're going to make some fucking hot dogs and drink some fucking beer and look at the fucking scenery. Just hang tight. Ta-da! I fixed it. And when it comes to trail repairs, I didn't expect this. So we're gonna finish tidying up stuff around here, and we're gonna eat. And then we're gonna watch the beautiful scenery. And we're gonna send the drone out for a beautiful flight along the lakeside and all that. So let's do this.
27 and 34 in fourth place. Joe Espada's ball club trailed the Mariners by 4.5 games.
There was some serious grumblings going on in Houston, too.
Robles in center field, 2 outs. Message now from AAA. Best teams in baseball for months now, and they were major sellers at the deadline. Obviously, Derek Skubal,
like bugs?
the biggest chip inning team in the trade. They also traded Casey Mize,
Camera's
former
rolling.
#1 overall pick, starting pitcher for
A drink on my drink.
Popped up. Cal and Donovan.
Okay, folks, this campsite's turning out to be really nice. We didn't intend on staying at a campground like this. We figured there's camp spots around here that are by the lake. We had no idea that this is a designated campground. The nice thing about it is we have nobody around us. We literally have nobody around us. There's people that are down there across the lake. There's a few spots over there. I mean, there's no power or water. Any people that's been up here to the Trinity Lakes, you know that this is pretty dispersed in a way. There is water over there, and then a couple of water spots over here on the other side. There's like 2 sections of this camp area. So this view that we have that is like literally overlooking the lake, we're trying to wait for the eagle to come back because he's been diving in the water. I couldn't get the camera fast enough, but he comes swooping through this way, and then he like dive bombs the fish in there. I don't know if he's caught any yet, but I think he's trying. I think maybe if he does get one, then he probably won't be back for the night, because I'm trying to get the drone out there. And I know how eagles feel about drones in their hunting territory. They don't really like it. Even though I got my drone set up to avoid that, I don't think they care. So this is a really nice little camp spot. I'm really impressed with it. It's so quiet. The trailer leveled up right away. I mean, it's all set up and ready to go. The sun's going down. Kind of see a little bit of the sun over there. It's really nice. We got the Starlink going. We're watching the Mariners on the tablet. And everything's just set up nicely, and I'm really impressed. I got the situation handled with that thing, the Blackstone, but I got some plans for that. I'm gonna make that thing bulletproof, and it's not gonna happen again. So it's pretty cool little setup. So we got our cockadoo shower over here, so got a nice little spot to take showers when we're ready. Probably tomorrow, I think. I'm not sure what we're gonna do tonight. My wife's down there sitting, enjoying the view. And, oh, she's on Eagle Watch, because we need to try to get some footage of that thing. if we get any footage of it, you guys are gonna see it. So I'm gonna come down here and relax with her for a bit. We'll see you in a bit. All right, folks, thanks for hanging out with us today. It's been a fun one. We're gonna wrap up our baseball game and we're going to bed. We're tired, we're tuckered out. So you guys stick around for a few minutes and watch some scenes from our next episode, the part 2 of the Trinity Lakes Overland trip. It's gonna be a fun one. And we will see you guys next week. Part 2 gets even better. We were supposed to pack up and move on. But when you land a camp spot like this, you don't want to leave. So we stuck around for another day. We explored the mountains, watched the eagle and osprey throw hands and have their turf wars, sat through a quick rainstorm, and soaked in every bit of this view. Then we finally packed up the next morning, headed towards Prairie, hoping to score another tasty burger. It's a fun, scenic, wildlife-filled episode. Trust me, you want to see this one.